Idemo, malena. Bolje da pustim drugu ekipu. Če da vidim. Ki su? Moram. Pa možeš ti... Ćemo je napuziti. Šta bude, neka bude. Šta bude, neka bude.
Hi everybody, this is Fratton Park.
Hello everybody,
on the south coast of England, Portsmouth's home. Welcome to you all. I'm Martin Tyler, and he's Alan Smith. And here is the Portsmouth lineup for this game. 4-3-3, and they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's the key, because those lads on the flanks, it's quite a complicated job actually, because they've got to come inside, support the centre forward, and they've also got to funnel back when they haven't got the ball, so an onus on them.
Bournemouth are going to go with this team today. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
It does look that way, doesn't it?
Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique.
Može, burazer.
Well, the home team have a problem. They can't get goals, and actually, in the division itself, they are the lowest scorers.
Well, you can blame the forwards, but you know, the service to them has been shocking at times.
Didn't want it to stop, did they? And the referee's got the sympathy of this match, I think. He understands it, and they're playing on. Portsmouth, they'll be trying to show that they're a better side than they did in that away reverse in their last match against Everton.
Yeah, the 2-0 defeat sent out a few alarm bells, I've got to say, but the players have been made aware of their responsibilities. I think they'll bounce back today. I think they'll win.
Good defending. Now Evans. Good challenge. What we've got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's kind of one that you can endure during the course of the season.
Here's the chance. Just needed to settle on the ball before striking the shot. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and He wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
It's looking good, this move. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Cook. Flores. Now Evans. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Stop the game for the free kick.
Ovdje Kuk.
Well, that's
Sve
a
gleda u
yellow
nebo i
card.
daj mu
Yeah, I
žuti
don't think there's
karton.
any choice there from the ref.
Keane comes in with a tackle. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Well, that's a good, clean tackle to stop the attack. It's Jordan Ibe. Mark Wilson. Cook. Wilson. Now Evans. Flores. Up goes the board. There'll be 2 added minutes.
Minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Get the ball, he's just dinked it past an opponent. Well, we're
Ne
halfway
možeš
through.
proći jer bojima te.
Well, we're going to get some thrills in the second half. We're going to get some spills, that's for sure, because it's still very wet out there, and there's no sign of the weather taking a turn for the better.
Ovi su neuigrani još.
Fraser.
Treba im. Prvo postavi treba. Se osvetim. Evertunu.
Now they've got a
Yeah,
chance
yeah.
in this part of the pitch. And the away team want to make a change. Well, we'll see this team again soon. This is their next fixture, which we'll bring to you on EA Sports. There's some potential in this move. Crisp defending there. Flores. Well, we've got a goal to tell you about Alan McInally from the King Power Stadium.
It's a goal for Leicester City. 59 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Well, they're in a good position here. In comes the challenge. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Flores. Very good passes. This team are passing the ball beautifully. Stopped him. Emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Substitution that the home side want to make. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Physio saw it, went right over on his ankle, but despite his concerns, he's carrying on. So, tough cookie, this guy.
As always, Jeff does know what's going on, and thanks for that, Jeff. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. Cook. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Well, it's not the ideal conditions for viewing, but actually for playing, it's not too bad. Did you enjoy playing in this sort of rain, Alan?
Well, I did, because when the surface is slick, you get...
Where did the shot go? Great
Vidim,
stop.
moj Tarzan.
Referee's given a corner. So let's have a look at the possession stats on the screen now. There they are.
Yeah, very close. I think we could probably tell that without even looking at the figures. Not much to split these two sides.
Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. What about Bournemouth's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in the next match, and they will be facing strong opposition. I think it'll be hard.
Jebem te usta.
Goalkeeper, it's his ball. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw though. Here's Ide. Tackle here, and a great contest. And no one has got their noses in front now with 5 minutes to go. Barton.
The referee has indicated there will be
Face
a minimum
another
of
2 minutes added on by the referee.
time.
A tad je moguće.
And it's
O, lepo te jebo. Šut nisam imao, majko moja mila.
Chelsea 3, Manchester City 0. Leicester City 1, Manchester United 0. Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0. Middlesbrough 1, Norwich City 1. Portsmouth 0, Bournemouth 0. Sunderland 1, West Ham United 1. Swansea City 1, Everton 1. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Stoke City 2. Watford 0, Arsenal 2. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur.
Martin Tyler here for you, along with Alan Smith, of course. And our football today is from the Premier League. The game today is Portsmouth, and they play Everton. Crisp defending there. Al Robson-Kanu. He's coming forward with some danger. Well, that's straightforward for the goalkeeper.
Malo drugačije.
It's Lennon. Oh, it could be dangerous. Al Robson-Kanu.
Kanu.
Very good stop here.
Jebem ti se brani.
That's the way to defend. Make sure the opposition can't get on the ball in that part of the pitch. Wang. Good passing here. Good football between... He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. That's a corner for Porsmut. There is no doubt that the home side today are the story of the season so far. Tremendous football, great results.
Well past the halfway mark. To be in a Champions Cup spot, if they could end up in the same position, it would absolutely transform this club.
McCarthy. These two have got a great understanding with their passing. In comes the challenge. Could be dangerous. This This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Lennon. On to the attack now. Going for goal! He's reached it and turned it aside. Corner for Everton. And now he's looking for some support. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Yannick Bolasie. First touch was poor. Nice bit of interplay between these two.
Kakav faul, joj. Ti su djedeš gol.
It's Everton's turn to attack. Good strong tackle.
Vidi ovo. Mi se odbija.
That's a turnover of possession
Ne,
here.
njemu.
Doing well to keep the ball. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Wang. Strong
Ovo nije
challenge.
faul.
Yannick Bolasie. McCarthy moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. That attack was looking good. Now the opposition have a chance. Slide rule pass there.
Dodaj mu.
And they've cut it out. James McCarthy. There's going to be a throw-in after that tackle. Ramiro Funes Mori. Ashley Williams.
The
Well,
fourth
there'll be
official has
2 added
indicated
minutes.
there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Al Robson-Kanu. Good forward play from them. And now the second period, the second half is underway. Al Robson-Kanu. Return pass.
Već su ide u pičku materinu.
He's coming forward with some danger. It's a great understanding here to put them in front, and that is the goal.
Ovo je
Puts them in
bre.
front.
Sve vam jebem.
Porsmut have to keep their feet on the ground. They're surprisingly in front. Funes Mori.
Ide osmeta.
McCarthy. Well, this attack got a
Ti
bit of
mene da
menace to
jebete.
it.
Ti ćeš u materinu tvoju.
It's good play until they got that challenge in. Al Robson-Kanu tried to tackle here, and he's done that. Everton on the attack. Everton are going to freshen it up a bit with some action from the bench. Now he's looking for support. Well, that will be a throw, although a few of the players were appealing for a corner. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Trying to...
Mogu bi ja da povodim. Samo njega.
Widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Yannick Bolasie trying to find an opening, not panicking. They've got plenty of possibilities, Everton, in terms of making substitutions. One's coming up now. That's a straightforward piece of work for the goalkeeper. Well, he could have kept the ball, but he didn't. promising build-up until that challenge. I don't know whether they'll be able to keep this up. They've still got the lead.
Well, they've come out with that fierce determination that underdogs do have quite often. Determined not to roll over and be beaten, but still some work to do.
And the attack coming now from Everton. It was nicely worked until that point when it broke down. Now they've got to try and regain possession. Still 20 minutes to go. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Able to ease the pressure. By that interception. The home team about to make a change. They cope with it well defensively. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Did well, stuck out a foot, cut off the pass. This could be it. And now the shot. Goal. They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely, and that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match. Certainly, Alan, a case of a side rising to the occasion here. Not really fancied to win the game. They've got a goal. They've been getting their shots off as well.
Well, that's right. It's not as if it's a fluke lead. They've been testing the opposition goalkeeper. Could have had more goals as well.
Ramiro Funes Mori. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Nicely played through ball. And shoots! Very good stop here. Here's Bennett. Cut out by the defender. He's coming forward with some danger. Ramiro Funes Mori. Well, that pass never looked like reaching its target, and they're away with the ball.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Shots on here. Terrific stop.
Oh, yet another great stop. I think he's going to earn a clean sheet here if it carries on like this.
I don't think the corner was supposed to go there because it went straight to the opposition. Barkley! Well, they've twisted the tail here. They've cut the deficit in half. They're only one behind now. There's still plenty of time to try and find this equaliser. And Porsmut have...
Leicester City 1, West Ham United 2, Middlesbrough 1, Manchester United 3.
Sad si mora dobiti. Jebi ga. Mi zatreba. Je tamo na Etihad. Ćemo bele. A vama ćemo crne.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. And today it's Manchester City against Porsmut.
Number 12, Geronimo Rulli. Number 4, Vincent Kompany. Number 24, John Stone. Number 6, Fernando. Number 10, Sergio Aguero. And number 7, Raheem Sterling.
Well, for the next couple of hours or so, he's got to forget friendships and try and outwit his former team.
Yeah, well, they know all about him, and they know what a good player he is, so they'll be guarded.
Referee for today's game. Thank you for attending the Etihad Stadium.
Manchester City
Enjoy the game.
started this first half. Burn. He'll need to try and get the ball back now. Chumacero. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Oh, good through ball. In with a chance. It's a poor shot, really, in the circumstances. Fernando. Strong challenge. There's good progress with this attack. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. To put them in front. Remarkable here. Romantic too. They've got the lead.
Oh, we're watching something special here, Martin. This could be one heck of a result. And what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
And it's Porsmut who are leading here. And that's a bit of a shock to us. Kyle Bennett. Saw the pass coming and got there first. Corona. Looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City. Goal news from Bournemouth.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. 70 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Good challenge. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Manchester City are on the attack now. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Al Robson-Kanu. Chumacero. They could have got through there, but the defender was absolutely on top of his game. And now here on the attack is Aguero. There'll be a throw now after the tackle. Corona. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Good challenge here. And it'll go into the middle now. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Wang. Al Robson-Kane. Good control under pressure. Al Robson-Kane. Chumacero. To Bennett. Well, the supporters are frustrated here. They're expecting more of Manchester City. It's still a situation that can be solved. It's easy here for the keeper. Well, that's a clever little clip into a teammate. He might be through. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Al Robson-Kane. Attacking now.
The fourth official has indicated
Promising build-up until that challenge. Good pass, getting it forward. And then he went, just diverted it away. Porsmut have played really well in the first half. Their supporters celebrating now at half-time. They know, and the players know. The second half has got to be dealt with just as well. Made the challenge well. Now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Carrying the ball forward, it's the Manchester City. Keeping the move going. Now he's lost the ball. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. He's going to try it! Oh! Lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely.
Bomba.
And that really has given them much more of a basis for the rest of this match.
Well, he's hardly been careful with this, has he? He's just decided to lallop it. It's flown into the top left.
Restarting at 2-0. Fernando. Down in South London is Alan McInally with a goal at Selhurst Park, Alan.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Eden Hazard. He was a bit fortunate with a big deflection that sent the ball looping over the keeper. 57 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Goes for goal with the header. Well, we're 2/3 of the way through the 90 minutes, half an hour to go. Yeah, that was a goal for Chelsea, just... To remind you, we didn't quite get the full details from Alan McInally. That was my fault, not his. The score is 1-1. Well, this is going to be the introduction of 3 new players. For Manchester City, the substitute is ready. 1-2, and having a little game of their own here. Good forward play from them. Oh, good through ball. Oh, the goalkeeper's out. He's got to the ball at the feet of the forward.
Yeah, a lot to do with his good advanced starting position there. He was in a position to close down the space quickly.
Oh, chance! And it's in the net for the goal!
Ei, ne tuli reći.
The way they moved the ball around there, Martin, before creating the chance was really good. They picked the right pass every time there.
Well, they've increased their lead here, and that could just wrap up the match.
Yeah, the much better team out here today, and that scoreline reflects that.
Penalty at Bournemouth.
It's a penalty for Sunderland. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders.
Can he score? Here he comes. Oh, straight down the middle.
Here's a chance.
Joo. Malo falla.
Yeah, we're getting news of goals from elsewhere, aren't we? Alan McInally was the man reporting about that Sunderland goal. It was a penalty, and it's brought the score back to 1-1. Tackle here. Well, he needed to time that tackle. Well, it's cost a corner. Could have been worse if he got it wrong.
Come sti centriro.
Well, Tottenham Hotspur, a very well-run club financially, but they've certainly dipped their toe into the water here.
Well, he'll certainly be happy with it, and I think maybe the buying club will too, because £40 million, around that figure anyway, seems a reasonable price for somebody of his quality.
Attacking now. Well, this is the situation that Manchester City face now. Time against them, and the scoreline against them too. Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
It goes out wide again. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out. Well, that's a clever pass. Shot off. Got in the way. No scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Stones. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Defender to it first. And
Veliko
for the one
pobeda.
as the final whistle goes.
Arsenal 3, Swansea City 2. Bournemouth
Tottenham
2,
pobedio.
Sunderland 1. Crystal Palace 1,
prvi.
Chelsea 1. Everton 1,
Sad je
Tottenham Hotspur
Manchester.
2. Manchester City 0, Portsmouth 3. Middlesbrough 2, Leicester City 0. Newcastle United 1, Watford 1. Norwich City 0, Liverpool 1. Stoke City 1, West Ham United 0.
Manchester. Kako je situacija? Crystal Palace nema poraz je u ovom. Mi Crystal Palace najmanje bili. Ne znam nije. Manchester. Ovo se lakše utakmice. Norwich. Porsmut, Middlesbrough. Watford. A nema još puno. Nema kurac moj. Idemo Manchester. Sad pobjede. Zamiran sam. Za Porsmut.
Oh, we've got a
nekog
great game for you today.
dobrog
I'm Martin
igrača,
Tyler, Alan Smith is with me.
barem
We're both
dvojicu.
really looking forward to describing it for you.
Enjoy the game.
The game today is Portsmouth versus Manchester United. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some
Opa.
width into this attack.
Tako igramo.
On the attack here. There's the ball in. He could do a better cross than that, I think. And it was easy to cope with.
Čekam ovo.
Wang. Penalty at Bournemouth.
It's a penalty for Manchester City. He's put the ball down on the spot. Up he steps. Oh, he's blasted it miles.
The break is definitely on. Lukaku! That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball
Kako
around,
on
he's hung
sam
on
sme
to
da
it.
bude.
A missed penalty from Manchester City. Alan McInally telling us briefly about it. The score remains, I can confirm, 0-0. Pogba. Attack building for Manchester United. Cross coming in now. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Turnover there that we didn't expect. It's good play until they got that challenge in. Kyle Bennett. Pogba. That game finished goalless between these two earlier this season. On this ground, maybe we'll get a goal or two to watch today, Alan.
Yeah, both defences were on top, weren't they? There was some really good defending, but since then I think both sets of strikers have sharpened up a bit.
There's good progress with this attack. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. Well, they've been thwarted here, but it's a sign of... better things to come. Some potential in this move. Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Giving the ball away now. Pogba.
Well, they gave it straight to him, didn't they?
Chumacero. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Well, it's a tough place to visit this, but the away team today come here in good heart, Alan. They've won their last two games.
Yeah, they should be in good heart.
Bornimas.
As you say, it won't be easy, but they're in impressive form.
It goes out wide again. And it will go into the middle now. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. Chumacero probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. Quick tempo to the passing. The opposition can't get near them. It's a quick break. He's got his shot off now. And the goalkeeper got across to it. That's a corner for Manchester United. Keeps it going. And now the shot! Back into play off the crossbar. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. And now they've lost it and could be caught having to hurry back. Morgan Schneiderlin. It's looking good, this move. And he's up for the header. That's the breakthrough. It's been a very good start to this game, and they've got the goal that really their football has suggested would come. You wonder whether missing chances would leave them regretting those misses, but now they've opened the scoring, and you would feel that they'll go on and win from here. Manchester United with the second half now underway, and they are leading. Well, they're in a good position here.
Veliko popišem igri. Jo.
And it could be, oh, what a fine goal! They lead by 2 now. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable, and they're good value for this advantage at the moment. Restarting at 2-0. At the Liberty Stadium, Alan McInally has got some news for us.
It's a goal for Swansea City. 51 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Into the attacking third. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. Well, good through ball. That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Što golman, ja.
Chumacero got the tackle in. And back it goes to the back of his heel. Neatly done. Well, we've got a goal to tell you about Alan McInally from the King Power Stadium.
It's a goal for Everton. 60 minutes played. 1-1.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Katastrofa.
One date for your diary on EA Sports, the upcoming Premier League fixture for the hosts.
Ti idete napred, jebem vam mater. Vidi ovo.
Manchester United chance. Building steadily here, keeping possession. We're looking for that player to come back on, and he is coming back on. That's good news for his side and for him, of course.
Yeah, he's quite a tough cookie. He doesn't come off unless he is hurting, and clearly he felt he could carry on once he'd been able to run it off on the sideline.
Chumacero. And here's the shot. What a good way to score.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We restart the game 2-1.
Number 6, Paul Pogba.
To Jones.
Coming onto the pitch.
Manchester United want to make a change now. Promising build-up until that challenge. Referee seeing the opportunity to play the advantage for Porsmut there. Just working away to try and find an opening. To get the equaliser. Oh, well done the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Well, here we've got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody.
Here's a chance! Robson Kanu! They've really bridged the gap here, Alan, haven't they? And this goal proves it.
Well, it might be David versus Goliath. David has stepped up there big time.
If you thought that the favoured team scoring would kill them off, you'd be wrong. They've roared again.
Yeah, it's great to see, isn't it, a team like this stick together and really get the very best out of the players.
Manchester United having to goes for it with shots on here. It seemed a significant shot, but it wasn't in the end a scoring shot.
Well, I think that might cost his team having missed that one. I don't think they're going to get back into this now.
News for you from Leicester, from the King Power Stadium, and Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Leicester City. It's been scored by Ahmed Musa. The move looked to have broken down, but he had other ideas as he picked.
And he could get away here. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Not long
Shiga
left for
mamo
that to
mu
foul.
jeden.
It will be a free kick. He's now picked up a yellow, the Portsmouth player.
He's trying to be physical, trying to be aggressive, but it's worked against him now.
88 minutes played here. Chris Smalling read the play well to intercept.
The fourth official has
Referee has
indicated
chosen to add
there
on
will be a
2
minimum of
extra
2
minutes.
of any time.
Flores.
Bravo.
Bournemouth 1, Manchester City 1. Leicester City 2, Everton 1. Portsmouth 2, Manchester United 2. Stoke City 1, Arsenal 1. Swansea City 1, Middlesbrough 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 44 points. In second, Crystal Palace with 39 points. In third, Manchester United with 38 points. In fourth, Portsmouth with 38 points, but only behind on goal difference. In fifth, Newcastle United with 33 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In sixth, Arsenal with 33 points, but only behind on goal difference. In seventh, Everton with 27 points. In eighth, Liverpool with 27 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Bottom of the table, moving down, are Stoke City with 19 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom and falling are Norwich City with 20 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Third bottom, climbing the table, are Leicester City with 21 points. Fourth bottom, Sunderland with 22 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fifth bottom, Bournemouth with 20.
Dva kola manje.
Hi everybody, welcome to you all. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. Alan's been assessing the conditions. It's raining. Is that going to help the attackers, do you think?
Well, it normally does. Tends to lead to one or two mistakes from defenders. Looked at the forecast beforehand. I don't think this rain's going to let up.
The game today is Portsmouth against Newcastle United. And Newcastle on the attack. He's got his shot off now. Goalkeeper hangs on. Mbemba. Jack Colback.
His teammates will thank him for that.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And he bangs it away. Chumacero. That's a good ball, isn't it? They're on the attack now. Promising build-up until that challenge. Sheikh Giote. And in he goes with the tackle. Looking to play his teammate through. That looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Moving forward again, and Newcastle United. slide rule pass there. He'll need to try and get the ball back now.
Se mora biti.
Tova. Well, they're attacking here. Might be a chance for Newcastle. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Jack Colback. And shoots! And that's hit the bar on the way through. Chumacero. Portsmouth. Well, they'd like a victory this week because last time out at home they couldn't find a winning goal. They drew against Manchester United.
Yeah, they did. It was an entertaining 2-2 draw, and these two sets of players know each other well. As a result, I think it might be another draw here.
Chiote. Here's a chance to attack. Makes a challenge here. Porsmut have possession again. Clark. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe.
Well, I don't know who the lad saw there passing the ball. Somebody in the crowd, maybe.
Chumacero. Al Robson-Kanu. There's some potential in this move. This with a chance to go into the lead now.
The fourth official has indicated
Place
there will be
another
a minimum
2
of
minutes
2
added on
minutes
by the referee.
added time.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. He's coming forward with some danger. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Jack Colback. Well, that is half-time, and the score is 0-0 here. It's been a tight, cautious first half, but the home side still have their excellent defensive record intact.
Yeah, those defenders done their job. They're just looking to the attackers now to nick a win.
Jack Colback. And shoots! This with a chance to go into the lead now. Well, we're going to get some thrills in the second half. We're going to get some spills, that's for sure, because it's still very wet out there, and there's no sign of the weather taking a turn for the better. A timely challenge. Chiote. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Shot on! A good hit at it, but
Substitution from
I'm afraid
Newcastle
it was
United.
off the radar.
Coming off the pitch, number 24.
Well, coming up for you on EA Sports, the next Premier League fixture for the hosts. As for Newcastle United, their next game, Alan?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in the next match, and I do see them as second favourites in this one.
Taking it well under pressure. Challenges for the ball. Wang. Chumacero. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Attacking well here. Well, this is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Chumacero. Supporting player alongside. Good defending. Chumacero. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. To level it up now. And that's the goal that's brought them level. So away we go at 1-1. John Joe Shelby. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. Well, that was quickly done. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Newcastle want to make a substitution here. To take the lead. There's a goal. They've scored here.
Koji je bre?
They are now in the lead.
Kakav bre Newcastle.
And for the underdogs, a joyous moment.
It's a brilliant moment. What they've got to do is calm down now and settle and make sure they don't give them anything silly.
Now they're trailing Newcastle United. It's not looking good for Newcastle this late.
I think this is going to be kitchen sink time, Martin, now. Plenty of long balls into the box, trying to get on those knockdowns.
It's a change in personnel for Newcastle by the bench. Going for goal! Well, in a game where it will go down to the wire, that could have really been a turning point, but he's missed a chance.
He's getting some stick as well off his own fans. You can understand why.
Well, just over 84 minutes gone, 6 minutes left on my watch. Colback! He could have been the hero here. That was a genuine chance to put this game to bed.
I think the situation got the better of him there, and he just snatched at it, lost his composure.
I think there's a split in the fans. They're all roaring, Alan, but some of them probably roaring to defend this 1-0 lead, and some roaring for the attackers to add to it.
Yeah, I think one or two roaring for the final whistle too, but we've got a little bit of time before that happens.
Well-read, timely defending.
There will be a minimum.
It's good to know how much longer there is. This wasn't always the case, certainly when I started commentating. Got 2 added minutes. And there is the final whistle.
Liverpool 3, Southampton 2. Portsmut 2, Newcastle United 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Tottenham Hotspur with 50 points.
Gostovanje. Koja Kina je. Još 15 kola. Palas je izgubio. Borba za drugo mjesto.
Hi everybody, welcome to today's game. Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. This match is Norwich City against Porsmut. Here's a chance to attack. Schumacero. Here's Bennett. Now he's looking for support. Well, he's threaded the path through neatly. Good clearance. Crisp defending there. This could be a very good contest, Alan, because to put them in front.
Oh, what a
it's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game.
And he won't have scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
Yusuf Malumbu. Down in South London is Alan McInally with a goal at Selhurst Park, Alan.
It's a goal.
Get the equaliser.
Video kakvi ste košari.
Both sides really attacking better than they're defending. And from the neutral point of view, that's really exciting. Level again. Fantastic from the neutral point of view that the game is level again. It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Schumacero. And that news from Alan McInally that we had to interrupt. A goal for Crystal Palace. The score is now 1-0. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Nicely played through ball. Defender to it first. But that has cost them, but only a corner. Could have been worse. It does look, Alan, as though it is going to continue to be a one-horse race, but we shouldn't stop praising them because they've been excellent.
Well, what I've been impressed with is the way that they've kept the focus. Despite this big gap, they've not rested on the laurels and heading towards being champions.
The break is definitely on. He's got his shot off now. Corner for Portsmouth. Clark. Good defending. Comes in with a tackle. Return pass. Oh, he could be in. The shot's on. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. To Bennett. Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Murphy. Let's go down to St Mary's. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Watford. 37 minutes played. 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual. Really strong tackle, and the ball's gone out for a throw. On the attack here, well, they passed their way up into a good position here, and then just lost the concentration, lost the ball as well. Now they've got to work hard to try and get it back. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Excellent passing, great interplay. Gonna try one now. Credit for taking on the shot.
Well, what a good chance that was for him. By his standards, that's a glaring miss.
The referee has indicated
the referee has decided to add on 2 minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Kakvi idioti, Matti.
Yusuf Malumbu.
Še mi se čuje.
Well, everything...
substitution for Norwich
There's
City.
some movement in the dugout. Going to get a change here. Pritchard. Good forward play from them. That's great defending there, stopping that attack. Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe. And there is some backup for him in this position. Shots on here. He's had to go full stretch. To Bennett. Well, they're in a good position here. Oh, he's through. And here's the shot. Well, that drought goes on early. And that was a chance, really, to get himself going again.
Oh, wasn't it just? You can hear the groans around this stadium. I feel for him.
They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Here's Alex Pritchard. Could be dangerous. There's the ball in. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Here's Alex Pritchard. We've reached the hour mark. Half an hour to go. Martin Olsen. Well, let's go over to the Emirates Stadium and hear from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Mesut Ozil. A howler from the keeper who spilled a free kick from the left, and the ball dropped at his feet, giving him the easiest of chances. 63 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan.
Ti ušao u putanju, jebote.
Patience is the name of the game at the moment. More news on the injury, and Jeff Shreves is the man in possession of the information.
Kako je jebote?
Well, it's a goal, and I don't think it'll be the last one they score today, the way they're playing.
No, and the opposition is all over the place. Just no semblance of organisation from them.
Off we go again, 2-1. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Comes in strongly. Murphy. To level it up now, and the goalkeeper got a touch to that.
Oh, one.
Corner. And it's a heading chance now. He's going to try his luck. Defender to it first. Well, there's a big support here for them, and those supporters want to see just a little bit more in the time that remains.
Well, there's always pressure on you when you're playing in front of a big crowd, your own fans, and the players have shown a few nerves out there today. They've got to lose those.
That's cut out. So not much time left at all. What does this mean, Alan, for their next game?
Well, Norwich City go up against Sunderland after this. Really don't think they'll be happy at all. The manager, in fact, I think he's furious with them.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the pitch. Well, he's read that, hasn't he, and made the interception, made it look easy, actually.
The
2 minutes of
referee
added
has
time.
indicated there will be a
That's what
minimum
it says on the
of
board.
2 minutes of added time.
It could lead to an equalising goal here. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better... He's got his shot off now. Goalkeeper hangs on. Attacking well here. Great chance. Oh, great work by the keeper. Delightful touch to score the goal. 3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Rodwell.
Liga šampion, 2-2. To kurac. Dajemo go smo Fortnite-a.
Arsenal 1, West Ham United 0. Crystal Palace 2, Sunderland 0. Liverpool 3, Leicester City 1. Middlesbrough 0, Chelsea 2.
Ko Slovenija manjuje. Ne vidiš Fortnite, jebote, brata. Još ovu... dosta.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game.
Da, tresem ile.
Well, all the attention on the
Zase sam
West Ham
treći.
here
Utakmica
because
moja.
what a shock they brought to everybody. The right kind of shock. They've been absolutely at their full potential. I don't know if they can get any better than this, whether they can sustain it.
Well, that's the halfway mark. To be in a Champions Cup spot, if they could end up in the same position, it would absolutely transform this club.
And this is the 11 that will take the field for
Napravili smo
Middlesbrough.
veliko iznenađenje.
Starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Heads it towards goal. Here's Bennett. They've got the ball back, but now the shot. That's a fine strike. Not quite what he was hoping for.
But when he's hit it, I'm sure he would have thought that was going to
Su bez
launch in the
obraz.
back of the net. Not quite though.
Referee seeing the opportunity to play the advantage for Porsmut there. Wang. Well, they're in a good position here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Well, he clears the danger. Portsmouth throw. Hal Robson-Kanu. I don't think this referee's going to let too much go.
Crveni mu dajmo jedan, tako je. Ova sudija. Crveni marš napolje. Stopku jedan.
Well, he's disappointed in himself, but it was a definite red, and he'll be feeling even worse if they convert this free kick.
Daniel Ayala.
Ajde, ovo snaštimo. Dok imate igrača manje.
It's looking good, this move.
Šta sam ja uradio?
Doing well to keep the ball. Good link up. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Into the attacking third. Now here is a chance for them. He has come to the rescue this time. Clark. And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Schultz. Tremendous understanding from these players. Good pass, getting it forward. Downing! The goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Here's Bennett, attacking now. It's a very good interception. It's nicely worked until that point, and it broke down. And now they've got to try and regain possession. Al Robson-Kanu. Here's a chance to attack. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. That throw has literally tossed possession away. Played into the middle. They've coped with it well defensively. He's got his shot off now. That's well wide. Chumacero. Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. Pressed and won the ball well forward.
Šta ja radim?
What a tackle to break up the play.
2 minutes of added time.
Came in with a challenge. Tackled well. Attacking well here. Through pass. That's a good way to nick the ball
Brže,
back.
jebote.
Thinking. And there is the half-time win. The second half is off and underway. He's coming forward with some danger. And that ball belongs to the goalkeeper. Got the tackle in. Downing. Rhodes. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture. Next up for Middlesbrough, they'll be facing Norwich City away from home.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
And it's Middlesbrough with the advantage played by the referee. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. Here the challenge is a good one. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
Jebote, peta, budaleno.
Just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Al Robson-Kanu. Well, they're building steadily here, working away. And shoots! It's a goal, they're in front.
Ali polje.
Well, they've got the lesser players here, Alan, but they're trying to show that the whole is greater than the sum of the individual parts, and they've got a goal.
What they are, Martin, is a good team. They stick together. They've got the reward here.
I think it was a game that deserved a goal. Now we've got it. Schultz in midfield. They've got it back via an interception. Substitution now for the home team. This might be it. And they have scored. And they do lead now by 2. And they've worked very hard for this. It should get them across the line at the end of the match. We'll see. Very much quick-fire football from these boys. They've scored again. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. 20 minutes now remaining. Daniel Ayala came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. On the attack here. Now here is a chance for them.
Što su se branili su se.
Well, you got to use the width of the pitch.
Više ne
Make
mogu
that
se
extra man count, as you say, Martin. They did exactly that, and they were patient. They waited for the moment, and they got their reward.
Fischer. Espinosa. The home team about to make a change. There's good progress with this attack. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
If you look at the coaching manual, you don't defend like that. He's got caught too square to his man there. Poor.
The break is definitely on.
Ovdje sam ja odleteo.
And he's got to the ball at the feet of the forward.
Yeah, a lot to do with his good advanced starting position there. He was in a position to close down the space quickly.
Al Robson-Kanu. Good pass, getting it forward. Could make a chance with this tackle. Tries the through pass. He has been pressed. A penalty. Well.
Evo je četvrti.
Well, they're sailing close to the wind, Alan, aren't they? Only yellow this time, but it could have been another red.
One or two players out there losing their heads a little. They're just going to calm down.
And he scores from the spot.
To je to, 4-0.
So they're looking for more.
Čim sam ih načeo.
Fischer. Daniel Ayala.
Ovaj će petarda biti.
Well, he makes that transition happen quickly.
Fourth official has indicated there will
Added
be a
time coming up.
minimum
There will be
of
2 minutes of it. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. And he's in there with a header. That is a terrific header. Unlucky it's just off target.
They generated some power on it, and the keeper wasn't getting there.
Fischer.
4 komada dobili, dosta mi je. Četiri od 4.
Middlesbrough 0, Portsmouth 4, Norwich City 1, Sunderland.
Porsmut je razumani. Ti su uvijek nezgodni. Da vidimo ostale. Dobro, ovi klošari su dole, pa su dole. West Bromwich. Stavila. Ko je ovdje zadnji? Grimsby. Nažalost nisu dobili petardu. Da vidimo ko je najbolji strelac. U Lizi. Kanu Valkoviću. Albert Tengo. A Demijeva budala. Kakva vrtlina ide. Še me sačuvaj. Porsmut. Ovo Tottenham čuvaj Arsenal. I to gostimo. Prijak je Tottenham. Če igramo sutra. Dosta.